The 5700XE features a unique chassis design that sets it apart from the other Western Star models. We did, however, want to bring over some of the features that are real tried and true on our current Western Star product. The first being the wide cab mounts. If you've ever driven a Western Star truck, you know that that cab stays extremely solid and provides a real good ride over altering terrain. And we wanted to maintain that same feel in the 5700, so we brought those wide cab mounts to the 5700. Also, we've got a new dual airbag system on the back for support that features a check valve if there's ever a leak that's developed downline. For trailer connections, this truck features our optional pogo stick with the back of cab mounted receptacle for the glad hands. We also offer various slide bars if that's what your preference is. On exhaust, this truck features a horizontal exhaust. We also offer dual and single vertical stacks which provide really good trailer clearance. They're rail mounted and they stack up behind the cab really well. Let's take a look at these in-frame battery box. Real easy to open and get to. An option on the 5700, in-frame batteries that provide extra fuel and DEF capacity on the left side of the truck. The 5700XE features a unique frame rail that's designed to be both lightweight and strong and provide excellent durability over the life of the truck. Every frame rail is custom pierced so that you don't have empty bolt holes in the side of the truck, and this is custom pierced per serial number. Cross members can be either bolted or welded and can be secured with either huck bolts or grade 8 fasteners depending on your application and preference. Speaking of cross members, let's take a look at this rear closing cross member. Tried and true Western Star customers know this cross member. It's our standard Western Star cross member featuring recessed bolts to provide a real good ramp so you don't damage your trailer when backing up. Another little added feature that we've provided on the 5700XE is a ground and polished weld right here so you don't see the weld. It's a real good touch. The proven airliner suspension is standard on the 5700XE. You can select either a single 23,000 pound capacity or a 40 to 46,000 pound tandem capacity suspension package. For axles, we can select either the Meritor or Detroit axles from 23,000 to 46,000 pound ratings. We also offer the ECAS system. Now this is a really neat feature from Detroit. It's electronically controlled air suspension. It's available on the 6x2 application, which provides really good traction to the front drive axle when you're in a slippery or gravel parking lot that you need to lift that rear axle a little bit to get traction to the front axle. One of the other areas that Western Star prides itself on is the reliability and durability that we get from our air and electrical line routing. It's really unmatched in the industry. Let's take a look at these standoffs. We didn't forget about that with the 5700XE. We provided a whole new air and electrical line routing method which still keeps that air and electrical line off the chassis so you don't get rocks and debris chafing at that line and causing problems later on in the truck's life. But it telegraphs those lines independently. So your air lines are ran separately, your electrical lines are ran separately. So if there's ever an issue, you can easily diagnose the problem. We offer all of the popular fifth wheels available on the 5700XE. You could select options such as air slide and air release like what's pictured here. Now one thing you're going to want to keep in mind is the fifth wheel position for optimum aerodynamics. For trailer gap, you'll want to try to maintain 48 inches, so you'll get the fifth wheel positioned to get those dimensions optimized. Moving over to the steps, we offer either a tank mounted step or a frame mounted step depending on your application. And that completes this portion of the video. Please proceed to the next module and continue learning about the 5700XE.